The role of the special educator is to help students succeed not only in the classroom but also in life. That's by setting goals for them, helping them with any questions they have outside of the classroom and obviously in the classroom, um, giving them a safe kind of environment that lets them feel that they can open up and ask questions without being made fun of or being questioned or being told that they're wrong for thinking that way. You want them to think all sorts of ways. You want them to explore everything so that they're able to find what they like to do. Find their niche. Um, I think you have to do that in a positive way as well too. If you do it in a negative way by saying like something's stupid or that something's dumb, that's just gonna promote a negative, I guess, attitude or vibe throughout the classroom and even to the students. Making them second guess different things. You never want to do that. You want to encourage them as much as you can and as much as they need to, and try to push them in the right direction, if you will. One disposition that I have would probably be the curiosity one. Um, Curiosity kind of is help motivating students to seek answers, seek what they want. Um, I'm a football coach, so motivating kids is, I guess, second nature. Comes kind of easy to me out on the football field, at least. So that's why I think it's a little easier for me to use that in the classroom. For example, say like a kid gets like an 88 on a test. Obviously, reward that, praise that, say good job, great job. But I like to try to like use that as motivation to keep him or her moving forward or learning more, pushing themselves to do better, trying to get them to see where they kind of sold themselves short, if you will, and where they can make up ground for next time, so they can change that 88 to like a 94. Um, I think it's very important to teach these kids to kind of push themselves. A lot of kids these days are settling and thinking just as good enough or just enough is good. And in the real world, that's not true. The real world's extremely competitive. You just settle, you're just going to keep getting passed by, passed by, passed by. You're never going to get where you want to go. That's why I think it's really important for you to get these students to motivate themselves and see where they need to improve on. Um, one down one that I have, one bad one that I could kind of like work on is um, the professional conduct. I'm only 24. Most of these kids are 18, 19, 17. So it's kind of easy for me to goof around and joke with the kids during class and let them get out on their phones and not be as strict as some of the students need and some of the other teachers. I think as time goes on, though, and I get more experience in a classroom, that's going to be one simple thing I can fix. It's not super hard, especially if they start to make me mad or get on my nerves. I can definitely quiet the room and make sure they get something out to work. But it's sometimes hard to make sure they understand that I'm still a, I guess, supervisor, if you will, of them. You can say school's a job. That's their job, is to come and learn. I'm there to supervise them and help them learn. Lead them in the right direction. Speaking of that, onto the bias question. It's obviously not good to have bias towards other students. One simple one that easily could happen, and sometimes I do get caught, or I catch myself doing this, not caught, but catch myself doing this, is being biased towards the kids I coach. Letting them slack off a little more than other students, letting them get away with like chit chatting and being on their phone a little more than I do other students, just because I know them. I need to do a better job of not only getting to know all the students better, but holding everyone to the same standards, just because that can get back to parents, that can get back to guardians, grandparents, anyone, and then that can just cause a bunch of different issues that I don't want to have and no one should have. You want to make sure everyone feels equal and has the equal opportunity and is treated the exact same way, just because that's how it's going to be in the real world, so you might as well start getting them used to that now.